Hello, my name's Karen Court and I am from cohort 9 of the Idle Academy, and today I'm going to talk to you about some software I've been using called Inkscape. And the reason I found Inkscape was I'd found the perfect graphic for a project and it was an EPS file. I'm not a graphic designer and I couldn't alter it on PowerPoint, and the only thing that it was saying I could use was Adobe Illustrator, but I didn't want to pay for Adobe Illustrator. So I looked for a free alternative, and Inkscape is what I found. So this is the Inkscape website, and as I say, it's free to download and very simple to use. So on the community, you can see there are incredible things you can create, animations and illustrations, and I can't do any of that. So I'll show you what I do. So this is the Inkscape software, and it's like any drawing tool. Down the left hand side here you have shapes that you can use, including 3D one, which is quite fun, and spirals and different kinds of pens, and you can add text and an eyedropper tool, which is always handy. And then across the bottom you can add colours, but you can choose your custom colours. And I just wanted to show you, so this is the kind of graphic that I was using that I couldn't figure out how to do, so I just thought I'd very quickly show you, because a couple of people have asked about this actually, an EPS file. So removing the background, I'm going to click Control and U to ungroup everything. So there you can see it's all ungrouped. I'm going to click off, and then I'm going to click on the back bit so I can take away that background. And I know a couple of people have been asking how to do that in the community lately. So here's my lovely man that I wanted to use, and I can literally just throw my selector tool around him. I like to group it, you don't need to do that. And then I can export it, and export the selection, and I'll just have him as a little character. Or if I ungroup him, I'm going to zoom in, so I'm just going to use, I've got a mouse pad, so I've just zoomed in on that, but you can zoom in up the top here on the view. I want to change his head. So let's take his head off. And let's change his expression. Now I like to keep the original head so that I can get the sizing right. I'm going to lock so that everything stretches at the same rate, and then I can just match up the size of his head. It's about right. I'm not going to spend too long doing that today. And then click his head on, and there you go. I've got a different expression for a character, and that's what I wanted to do. And then I literally just do the same as I did before to export him. So I'm going to zoom back out again. And because I'm just exporting the selection, all the rest of this doesn't matter. So I just go around here, make sure I put everything in, and then export the selection, and then it will save in my files. So I find it really useful. Sorry, if I wanted to change something, let me just show you the colours. So when I change the colours, it comes up here if I click on that, and you can put in a hex code, or I find this one really handy. Don't know what it means, but you can make things darker and lighter. So if you're trying to add shade or something, but you can scroll along here, pick your colour. Let's pop him in some fabulous pink trousers. Now you can see the arrows are pointing in. If I click on that item again, the arrows change direction, and that's when I can move around the centre point there. And you can move the centre point as well, so it moves in a different way. Obviously I don't need to do this with this picture, but that's just a fun little tool. And then at the top you've got your, whether you want it to come to the top, move up a layer, down a layer, all the rest of that. So that is Inkscape. And as I say, I don't use it for half the things it's capable of, but I think it's a really handy, simple alternative to Adobe Illustrator.